What's up, Taurus? Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the next 48. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placements. Alright, you guys start off with the Page of Coins, King of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Wands. Then you have the Two of Swords, to the Emperor, to the Ten of Cups. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with other fire signs. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I was going to say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with them as well. You could also be dealing with another earth sign such as yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of you guys are trying to navigate here with that Two of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ten of Cups. You're trying to navigate exactly where you want, like what you want your life to look like in terms of your partners, in terms of where you live, like location. I see you guys trying to make a decision here. I feel like you guys are also too like trying to keep your composure. You're trying to stay true here. Some of you guys could be like abstinent as well. You're like, I'm not just gonna put out anymore for anybody. So like you're waiting, I guess, essentially for the right one. But I feel like you guys are just trying to control you're trying to control your urges, but you're also trying to control like not being spontaneous or sporadic here. Which for some of you, like, I mean, your Tauruses, or you don't really like change. You're not going to get out of your element. But it does feel like you guys are just trying to navigate right now. Like, I don't really know which way to go. But I feel like once you do, I feel like you're going to have control of everything that comes forward here in your life. So I feel like right now, if you guys are contemplating whether or not you want to be dating, whether or not you want to be in a serious committed relationship, I feel like that's what you're trying to decide right now. It could also be that you're trying to decide, okay, like what do I want to focus on next year? Like, do I want to continue to focus on career? Do I want to open myself up to love? The Ten of Cups is there, so I do see a potential long-term partner coming in for you guys here in the next year. 10 and 10. You have the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is trying to poke out here. You guys could be stressed over this or burdened by it. Or maybe you're just done with love. Maybe you're like, I need to focus more on work. So maybe this year you weren't the Taurus that was striving towards a goal. You weren't the Taurus that was, focusing on themselves. You're the Taurus that was focused in a relationship that may not have gone the way you wanted it to go. And so now you could be redirecting your energy and moving forward. This coming year, I feel like you'll be focused more on grounding yourself, on fixing your financial situations, and really just trying to find your stability here and your footing in the world is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's start off with the Page of Coins. Someone could be asking to borrow money from you, or you could be paying someone back, or they could be paying you back. I feel like you're going to let someone borrow something. Someone needs to borrow like a blender or something kitchen related. Someone could be cooking around you. They could be cooking at your house. They could be using your stuff. Someone could just be coming over and just like borrowing something, borrowing a jacket, borrowing an umbrella. It could be raining. But whatever this is, I just feel like in the next 48, you could be giving someone a helping hand. Either you're asking for help or someone's asking for help. Someone could be moving, so I feel like you could be helping someone move their stuff. Or maybe pick something up as well. You could have someone that's like buying stuff online and they need your help to go and pick it up. So I feel like you're being really helpful and resourceful here in the next 48 hours. With the King of Swords, I see you guys being more disciplined with something, some sort of area in your life here. You're creating more discipline. I feel like if you're saying that you're going to go and you're going to eat healthy, that's exactly what you're going to do. I don't see you drinking as much if that's something you don't want to do. I don't see you like really giving too much wiggle room. I feel like you guys are realizing that you need to become more disciplined with something here. Also, too, you could be more calculated. You could be calculating your finances in the next 48 hours. Some of you guys are about to like have less debt by the time you go into the new year. That's your biggest goal. But I feel like whatever this is with the King of Swords, you could be cutting someone out as well. You guys could just be like kind of You could be cold in the next 48 hours. And I'm talking about like just your personality. You could be not interested in wanting to talk to people. You could just not really be wanting to do anything. And I feel like I said that wrong. And it's almost like your energy where it's like, I don't even care if I said that wrong. So again, that's kind of like what you guys are giving me, where you're like, whatever. I'm just going to focus on what I need to focus on. I don't really see you guys doing anything too crazy. Two of Cups, you could be meeting someone here in the next 48, or you could be talking to someone already. I feel like you and somebody have something or have a lot in common here. And so moving forward, you guys could be becoming more disciplined in order to attract your Two of Cups. So you guys could just be putting that boundary of like, okay, this weekend I'm not looking to just go and hook up with people. Like I want to have genuine conversations with people. I want to like see if there's even a genuine interest in moving forward, maybe going on a date, maybe like going for some coffee, something like that. So I feel like you guys are focusing or could be focusing on this Two of Cups. Also too, just alignment, right? You're like, forget having a love interest. You're like, I just want to do what I love. So again, you guys could be making sacrifices here in the next 48 hours in order to create that kind of alignment. So maybe, you know, if you're focused on building a channel or building a project, like you're creating, I feel like you're creating in the next 48 hours. So you could be creating a game plan, you could be creating a business plan, you could be creating actual content or art or writing something here. So it just feels like whatever this energy is moving forward in the next 48, you're going to find yourself fairly aligned, because you're going to be that much closer to something you want to be doing. And then with the Page of Wands, I see you guys being curious though. You could be learning about a new subject matter. You could be wanting to go in a new direction. You guys could be leaving behind somebody that you may have a lot in common with, but because they haven't really given you the time of day, you're not, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. You're not really interested in what that has to kind of hold, because again, if someone's not interested in you, then you're just going to go about and like live your life. So you're like, I'm focusing on my 10 of Cups here, okay? And so I feel like because you're focusing on your 10 of Cups, you're like, regardless of how much I may have in common with someone, if they're going to be cold, if they're just going to keep cutting me off or ghosting me or hitting me up when it's convenient, you're like, I'm not really interested in building with someone like that. So even though you may talk to that individual or you may be dealing with individuals like that, you're not taking them seriously because you're too you're too focused on moving forward, on seeing what else is out there. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you guys in the next one.